Reese. Oh, what the? What we doing?
Whoa.
Foul. There it is. There it is.
Let's go.
Best third option in the league, Austin Reeves. Kicks things off with a 3. Let's go.
Come on, get that, Bron. Easy one, Bron. All NBA defense right there.
Yeah, going against
and then Luka.
Uh-oh.
Look at Luka. Look at Luka. Damn.
Oh, my God. Travel. Oh, Jalen Clark, UCLA Bruins. Shout out Jalen Clark. Got that bread. Just got that 2-year deal from the Wolves.
And so Curry was out there on flame mode. Like he was like this was what, 2017?
You know, he finally got some help. How much help does Steph Curry need? Real superstars do it by themselves is what I've been led to believe.
That's what I've been told.
Real superstars do it by themselves. He didn't need Jimmy Butler. He's Steph Curry, right?
Yeah, he didn't need nobody today.
Yeah, Warriors definitely looking like they can lose to the Lakers in 5.
16 for 25, 12 for 19. That man was on flames.
They said Jimmy didn't show up. He didn't have to. Steph they combined for 61. What y'all talking about? 30.
He had 5. Cool. He chipped in. Listen, they won by 5 or 6. Jimmy did just enough to get the win. They 7-1. Hey, people got to worry about the Warriors. Serious.
Other people, not I. No, I'm just kidding. They looking good.
Oh, nice. Easy work.
There he is. 30-piece incoming.
Scratching.
Y'all, other teams got to worry about the Warriors. LeBron got mind control over Steph.
Whoa.
Look at that lock up. Closest defender, give him that.
Throw it. Damn. Oh, my God.
Yes. That's basic, Gil. That's basic. That's basic.
Are y'all serious?
Basic Luka to LeBron.
Wait, that was back court.
We'll take it. Look at that defense. Look at that box out by Bron. Oh, that effort. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Foul.
Let's go home, back door.
Oh, finish the bucket, Luka. Get Bron his dime.
Hey, man.
We just finished.
I'm trying to man, listen. Y'all gonna eat your words. Hey, it's like little by little, everybody's getting on the Laker bandwagon.
You already know. We're going to get Mr. B back fully committed. We're going to get Cemetery Larry back on the bandwagon.
We don't need them. They pick their side.
We don't, Gilbert. You know, we're not going to turn nobody away. They're in the chat talking about Luka defense need to be questioned. Luka playing at an all-NBA defensive level just like LeBron right now. You see them last 2 games, though.
It's deep, and that's the problem. Everybody's worrying about shit they don't need to be worrying about. What about his defense? What about his offense?
There it is.
What about that? What about that?
Mr. B, come home. Mr. B, come on home. We got room for you. Oh, okay.
Nobody say shit about Jokic's defense. Why? Because they don't care. His offense.
Mm-hmm. We just seen the Nuggets lose.
What up, Chad? How y'all doing?
Gil, they said they need a cough drop, but they need to appreciate the work you putting in. Come on, Luka.
Damn.
Stop shooting on them threes, Luka.
Nah, he been hanging around. He been hanging around with some people he don't supposed to be hanging around with. Shoot like that.
That's LA. Get off Figueroa. Come, Luka. Okay, I'll give you a pass. You new to LA.
But try Luka, look at that. Y'all, he never dove in Dallas like that.
Look at that hustle.
The winning ways.
Look at that winning basketball play right there by Luka Doncic. They want to know if the clutch check
did my clutch check clear? Yes, the Jordan one cleared, the clutch one cleared, and the Kobe one cleared.
I got an SGA one coming for you.
The Mamba one cleared too. I guess my Tatum one cleared too. My Ja Morant cleared too. That Luka check cleared too.
Clear. The Slovenian dollar.
Crazy. They call me Bagman.
We need everybody in the chat. Tell your friends to come join this Gilbert Arenas Playback Watch Party, playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. Even if you don't got League Pass, you can watch us.
I guess if you like somebody these days, they gotta pay you to like them.
Come on, Hachimura-san.
Oh, it's only a clutch check. Oh, okay, got it. Only if you like LeBron, he's paying you. Got it.
Some other niggas is broke, Gil. You already know they're not paying like clutch. Uh-oh. There it is. We'll take it. Bank's always open, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, didn't you say the check cleared? The check cleared, bank open.
40 years old. Right to the bank. Uh-oh. Okay, Luka, hold on. Slow down.
They said clutch cover. Clutch got a lot of players. And guess what? I don't like 95% of them. Fuck the rest of them. I don't give a fuck about the rest of them players.
Look at that hustle. That's Luka's gravity and impact on the rest of the team.
Let's go. What we doing? Okay, black it. Black it.
And one. That's Luka. That's what you do. Big body.
Whoa.
Honestly,
why didn't I pass it to Swaggy? He was never open.
He was not hustling.
He wasn't open. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not hookah Luka, baby. I don't see those type of plays.
But in all sincerity, shout out Steph Curry for the 56 piece.
I was Steph Curry today. I was trying to go for 56.
Gil trying to get his 50, and Swaggy was Jimmy Butler.
I had the goggles on, man. I couldn't see past the front of the rim.
Uh-oh. What's that? He drinking some beer? What he got? Some Faderade?
Yeah, you got that Bud Light up in there.
No, Stu and Billy Mack, stay around. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gilbert Arenas Watch Party here on Playback. As you know, on Playback, we can say whatever the fuck we want. They have already given us permission. Are we drinking a margarita? What's in the bottle, Luka? He got the skinny margarita. They said he drinking lemonade on the bench. Gil, they said you were out there looking like prime James Worthy with the goggles. Shout out to
me?
Yeah, King J00. Shout out Bottom Boy, that liquid Ozempic. You already know. He on that juice cleanse.
Oh, man?
Oh, no, Luka. Luka does need some Huel. Shout out to the chat. Supporting our other sponsors.
Yo, am I on Ozempic? No. What I need to be on Ozempic? I'm not that big yet. Listen, I need to get some abs, though. I need ab sculpting.
And shout out to everybody watching on Gil's YouTube. You can head over to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. If you got a League Pass subscription, you can watch the game with
it. Is better. What's that? Hey. That's how we're going to do it. We got to get one thing. Just Luka.
Shout out D Black, dedicated Gil's Arena supporter. Appreciate you being in the chat here on our Playback Watch Party as well. We got a little timeout right now. Luka Doncic, ladies and gentlemen, starting to play better. What's it been like good for you to see Luka these past couple games finally kind of start to figure it out, get that calf back working, was out in Cabo getting right, come through, cook Joker's big ass.
I mean, it's not even about get right. It's about just play your game. At some point in time, he's going to be back into form. And I think people are trying to pretend that he is a 42-year-old washed-up player and not that he just averaged 33, 9, and 9. And his first couple games was his career. No, man, y'all know who he is. And he's going to get back to that form. And when he does, good luck. It's not rocket science, man. You can say whatever you want on why you trade him. Again, we do not care.
We'll take
Do
him
not try to convince us why you trade. That's a personal thing for you. Good luck with that. We sleep good over here in LA, right?
Very well.
While this is the problem here. You're bashing Luka more than you are praising that you got Anthony Davis. You hear what I'm saying?
That is fair.
You traded Luka, you got Anthony Davis. You're spending your time talking shit about Luka so you can convince yourself it was a good trade versus just praising the guy that you got. Like us, we love some hookah Luka around this bitch. And we still gave Anthony Davis his flowers. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. We had a great time. We didn't want to trade you, but this came up. Thank you. Have fun. Hope you win an NBA championship. We're happy over here. We're not sitting here trying to pretend to tell ourselves that this was a good trade and we got to, Hookah Luka smoked this. Hookah Luka did that. He's 270. He's 100. You know, he got a crack. That.
We don't give a fuck about none of that.
You don't care. Brother, you see, there's going to be selling hookahs in the goddamn thing. My hookah about to have Luka all over it.
Hookah Luka.
It's weird behavior going on.
Look at those numbers from Bron. 26, 8 assists, 8 rebounds since turning 40 years old back in December. One of the best defenders in the league in that time frame.
I'm about to DM Luka right now and ask him, give me a tutorial on how to light that hookah.
You got to get the hookah coal, Gil. You got to light the hookah coal, put it on top with the foil or whatever they be doing.
Bomb and Bob, I saw Barkley say Lakers have been bad this year. When? He's stuck in last year. It is Charles Barkley. He's stuck in last year.
Oh, lock up. There, look at that defense from Bron. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Look at that defense. Oh, go do it, Luka. You got to make one of these, Luka. Okay, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Luka's three's been struggling a little bit. It's all good. Shoot your way out of it. Shoot or shoot. Hooters poop. Get the hookah going. You got to bring the hookah into the arena, Gil.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to tell them they better start selling them joints.
Oh. Luka Doncic, ladies and gentlemen. Luka Doncic. Okay, White Dante. We take that. He with us.
A little
higher next time, Luka. A little higher.
We know. He know. He got to eye it. 40 looks good. Hey. Don't say that. They're going to say you're getting was it clutch checks? You say anything good about LeBron, it's clutch. They paid you to do that. You can't be a fan no more. You get paid to be a fan only for one person in sports.
Shout out B-Dog5 threw $5 in the offering plate, $4.99. He said, you know, the Ringer had Steph over LeBron the entire season, even though Steph had his worst month in January, and they said he still had a better month than LeBron. You know Bill Simmons hates. Black end.
Hey, Kobe Glazers is not a real thing. They're just fan. If you like Kobe, you're just a fan of Kobe. If you love Jordan, you're a basketball enthused. If you like LeBron, you're a Glazer with extra spit.
LA Glazer with the double.
You're LA Glazer.
Double grip. There we go, Luka. Give me my points, my rebounds and assists, please. 16.5 higher.
That's how bad the media has made you look at sports, dog.
Oh, they put Shamar Moore in. Okay, hold on. There it is. Flagrant.
No, extra spit if you like LeBron. Extra spit.
They said we the
You are
media too.
moisty-mouthed if you like LeBron James.
We are the new media, ladies and gentlemen. We're pushing the old media out. They are Jurassic Park. That's the only place you can go to see dinosaurs. All right?
Like, hey, think about it like this. You remember, if you hate LeBron, you're not a hater. You're just talking basketball. Isn't it the same? Hey, Rashad McCants is the same person who says, if you didn't like the Super Bowl, you're a hater.
They threw the chocolate. I hope that chocolate donut got some glaze on it, D-Lo Bell.
But
they call us bronzesexuals, Gil. Shout out to King Fabo.
If you like Kendrick Lamar, you love good music. I'm saying I figured it out.
Let's go, Shamar. I need 6 points out of you, sir. There he is. I don't know about that. But
the third. MJ is the true GOAT. I don't know what true means. I think GOAT. MJ is the GOAT. There's no true. There's no just GOAT.
So, Gil, we got a question from B-Dog5. He has thrown $9.99 in the offering plate. He said, Gil, do you think MJ deserved Defensive Player of the Year over Hakeem, David Robinson, or Sidney Moncrief in 1988? You wasn't watching basketball like that in 88. You were 6 years old, sir.
I was all of 6.
We were 6 back then, so whoever we believe whatever they presented to us.
I was, and I mean, I was 6 years old, living in Florida, Tampa, Florida.
Shout out, Monty.
Didn't know what basketball was.
Oh, okay.
Is Luka a better passer than LeBron? Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Shoot that. You gotta shoot that, fam.
All right, everybody in the chat putting Steph Curry info. This is not a Steph Curry playback watch party. We respect the 56. We are watching Luka Doncic. Luka right now cook these fucking Wolves. Shout out to King Brooks. He said, I just love this playback shit. Hanging at the sports bar from home. Gil's Arena, hashtag no glaze. It's okay. You can glaze Gil's Arena. You can glaze Gilbert Arena. Send myself.
Man, look at that Bobo down there, man.
Son's
look at that Bobo down there.
You about to lose to the Pelicans? There he is. Now just imagine if Bobo was on the Lakers right now.
I told Bron, go after him. You know who wanted to really sign him? Philadelphia.
Ooh, KD.
And Philadelphia was going to try to give him a 3-year that deal. But Son signed him back.
Who is that? Well, that's not Bobo.
Why would Bobo do that?
Because he's in the wrong city, Gil. We are almost on a power street. Put some more money in the offering plate. Ask a question, and we will acknowledge you here on this playback watch party. We love money just as much as everybody else does.
Hey, Mamba Forever. I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. And I'm a Kobe guy. All 3 of them. So it's not about a competition when it comes to me. It's just pure what you did on the NBA court. Champion. I'm sorry that the NBA is not even media. The media that did this was called beat writers. The guys who did like the crazy stories to get attention in that early, I was like the late 99. So it was like those, what's that ugly motherfucker with the fucked up face? Parker?
Give us a serious conversation we need to have. Why the fuck do the Suns have a black-ass gorilla as their mascot? What message are they trying to send? This is not the Robert Sarver Suns anymore. Matt Ishbia. Make that.
No, the best thing about it is there's probably a white man under there. So
that's all I'm saying.
He's in blackface.
Fucking Clarence Biggs.
Wasn't it Rob Parker? That group of people that was just beat writers who wrote crazy stories was doing hot take stories. They made you believe that the ring itself, a team success thing, became the cake of your career when it's just a cherry on top of your career. Your MVPs, the defensive player of the years, all NBA All-Stars, that's the cake. The NBA champion, the rings is what separates you during the close
Oh, Shamar Moore,
debate.
get a bucket, Shamar.
That's why someone like Robert Horry with 7, no one gives a fuck about. That's why somebody like Derek Fisher, who has 5, just like Kobe, no one cares about.
They do not.
It's your career first as an individual. The cherry on top is your rings. So you're doing 5 rings, 6 rings, 4 rings. Bill Russell got 11. The rings is not the cake. I'm sorry that you got tricked out of that. Because if the rings actually matter, then why isn't Derek Fisher up there? Why isn't Clay up there in shooting guards? He got 4.
Bill Russell.
But he's not even in front of Allen Iverson or Harden because it's about your body of work. Like, I'm sorry. It's about how about this? In school, you have your personal homework, your personal tests, your personal quizzes, right? And then you have group tests and projects. You know the group project is not worth a lot. It's the motherfucking work you've been doing all season, all year. So if you got F's on all your quizzes and tests, and you get all A's on group projects, motherfucker, you are still an F student. You can't stand on your teammates. You got to stand by yourself first.
Bars.
All right, what we got here?
Shout out Young Ziggy 45 real quick. Gave a shout out to Underdog. Whoop whoop. Put $2 in the offer. Appreciate you, Young Ziggy. Big body. There he is.
Big body Benz.
Oh,
Big body Benz.
B-Dog 5 got another $10 in the chat. He said, do you think Kobe passing is the reason why people fight for Kobe in the top 5 when 90% of the people screaming he's top 2 never really had him top 5 until 2020?
Do you think Kobe passing is the reason why I fight for Kobe in the top 5? Yes. I don't think it's him passing. I think it's Shaq. Y'all remember the Kobe LeBron debate happened in 2015-16, right? The media from 2015, 16, 14, around that time, is when they had LeBron in the top 10 and already like 7, 6, 5, right? What ended up happening is when LeBron has been trying to catch Jordan's legacy, Shaquille O'Neal was asking him, why isn't he part of the GOAT debate?
Ooh.
And the problem is, I always say it like this. Whoever is third, in theory, and your career is over, you can't be part of a debate anymore. You're third. The only reason LeBron is actually still part of the debate is because he's still active.
He's still accumulating stats.
No, you mean he's still active, so he's still got accolades to catch. Once he ends and Jordan's still at top, there's no more debate about who's the GOAT. It will be already over because there's nothing LeBron can do to get in front of Jordan at that moment in time. So then all that happens is whoever's coming up, they are part of the next debate. But once your career ends, it's over. There's no more debating for you. There's nothing Kobe could do to get in front of Jordan. So he's not in the debate no more. He lost the debate.
There we go, Shamar.
You know what I mean? Like people think 3 people are in the debate. That's not how it works. So right now, for the best player ever, it's only LeBron chasing Jordan. Once he retires, you're going to say either he did it or he didn't. If he didn't, he's not part of the debate anymore.
Uh-oh. Well,
that's how it works. Like, you know what I mean?
That's real shit. And shout out to these Lakers right now, busting the Wolves' ass up by 16. Oh, there we go. Jordan Goodwin getting some love. This better be a Bronny game. All right. Bronny could have did that shit.
Who?
Woo. Oh, Bronny on the bench
Let's see
tonight?
what kind of offense we running here. Vando, handoff, dribble handoff, pass it. Okay, pick and roll. Okay, Rui. Nice. Cut through. Pick and roll. Oh, my God. Oh, you got Rob Dillingham. That's a layup.
Bronny not active tonight for some reason.
Hey, all I'm going to do right now is, it's too late, but they attack young fella. Soon as young fella get in the game, that's who you tap. But I love that kid.
Well, he's young. He going to figure it out. It ain't a knock.
No, he's a
Jamar.
Rob is a fucking bucket, bro. He's instant offense. He just has this movement about him, this shifty movement that's just hard to really gauge. He's very quick, like lightning quick. Not necessarily fast, but quick.
Shout out Rob Dilly.
Wolves just signed Bones Highland. Wow. You got two of the same people.
Hey, we need to get Bones on the Lakers, man. Save him from all this BS and negativity.
I know. That's the type of player we need. We need somebody who's shifty like that.
Go Cook. Give me that Bones Bronny lineup. But Bones got to understand, pass the ball to Bronny, sir. But after
that ain't going to happen.
First quarter, Lakers up 16. Luka got 11, 5, 4 assists. Bron got 10, 3 rebounds, 2 assists in the steal. Bron 4 for 5 from the field. Luka 4 for 8, but 0 for 3 from 3. Once Luka figures that 3 out.
People, when y'all talk about what is this?
James, it's James Worthy's birthday, and this is what y'all choose to do?
It's his birthday?
Yeah. Okay. So
they're comparing if Paul Gasol what?
I have no idea what they did that for. Gil, JJC4 wants to know, have you ever been to the Dominican Republic?
Nah, not yet. Never been to DR.
Beautiful, beautiful country. I was out there.
I can tell you this, though. I'm officially letting the world know I am never going to Africa.
Gil, the whole entire continent?
Not because it's probably hot out there. The fact that Melly left at 10 a.m. She landed today. She left 10 a.m. yesterday. She landed today, 10 a.m.
Did she have the lie flat seat?
She said 2 flights of 10 hours each. What it do, fella? Look at my young boys coming in here. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got the look.
Who is
man? How you doing? You guys good?
Yeah.
The young ones.
What was the question? Later. I bet.
So, Gil, you're not going to Africa? The flight is too long?
That was Elijah, his best friend, Elijah. That's Silk the Shocker's son. And then Little Silk. Little Shocker.
Shout out to Silk the Shocker, one of my favorite rappers of all time. Yeah, we got a What did Jeannie Buss say, King Reese?
No, but it was two 10-hour flights. And it took her 24 hours. The fuck? No.
Did she have the live flat seat on the plane, though? If you got the live flat seat, that makes that.
I don't care about none of that. I can only physically do 6 hours before anxiety kicks in, and then my body starts getting weird. My stomach starts blocking, just random. As soon as I hear 7 hours, my stomach starts hurting. So I can only do 6 hours.
You just got to take that advantage.
It has to be a break. I got to be able to get off that motherfucker, eat some food. I can't just be on there 10 motherfucking hours. So the fact that it takes 2 10-hour flights, off my list.
After the first one, I'm good.
I'm
gonna just take your word for it.
Ooh.
Finish though, sir.
If you're gonna get me to if you're gonna get me there, you got 5 hours to Miami, then Bahamas, then wherever. I gotta take at least 4 or 5 stops.
You gotta do it in spurts. All right,
Oh,
Lakers
post up.
Wolves.
Nice, Rui. Rui. You have to put that up.
There we go. Hachimura-san.
Hachimura. And I want to go to Japan, so I don't know how I'm going to get there.
How far is Japan from LA to what? It's like 14, 15, 16 hours? Or longer than that?
Brother, didn't I just tell your ass I only do 5 to 6?
I'm just telling you, Gil.
I just heard teens in your shit. You said teens.
I don't fly over water for more than 2-3 hours. I get nervous. I do the Hawaii and that's it.
Let's go.
I need to see somewhere to land.
Push it. No, whoa, come on, Austin. Fuck. Are you looking at the people backpedaling and stuff? You're not even in shooting range.
Pass it, Rui.
Not yet. There we go.
There we go. This is Lakers basketball, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Kenyon said that we don't have anybody that shoots the ball, right?
That was a claim he made this week on Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. How long? Oh, how long was the flight to China? As a matter of fact.
To China?
Yeah.
Like 11 hours?
So will you do it for some bread?
No, after 6, my stomach started hurting.
On the plane?
Yeah.
You need
it's just not like no bullshit. When I hear type of hours, I just get nauseous, stomach hurts.
You need an edible and a sleeping pill, Gil. You wake up refreshed.
I get panic. Yeah, that's called panic attacks?
Yeah.
For real, damn.
You got the diagnoses.
I start getting hot flashes.
Just take that edible and a sleeping pill. You wake up fucking on China time.
Like, oh, no, so this one happens a lot too. Because my stomach starts hurting and knotting up, I be thinking that I have, like, I got to use the restroom. So then I try to, take something to use the restroom the whole day. So when I get on the plane, I don't got those problems. And Melly just like, yo, it's you. You get all fucked up and you start overthinking it. And
it's hard out here, Gil.
Remember, you guys, Timberwolves was a championship contender. And look at the motherfucking ass whooping they getting. I'm trying to tell you.
Just a standard.
This Luka Lakers is very different than what you guys are thinking. They made you focus on the defense that Luka don't play, but does not tell you about his offense is so fucking phenomenal and potent from the scoring part, the ISO part, and how he gets wide open shooters, easy shots, that there's not, unless you got Pippen, Rodman, and Jordan out there, there's not enough defense, bruh, that is going to be able to contain what he brings. And there's not enough defense that you're going to be able to use to to take away his offense. It's y'all are watching. Y'all are watching.
They see it.
Y'all are watching.
They see it.
Y'all see.
They know what time it is.
Like Anthony Davis defense to what Luka lost on offense, trust me, it's not big enough. I remember a stat. It was the 3-1 Cavs, down 3-1. And I was a sports gambler. So I was always into numbers. When you can find it out there, you can find it if you Google. When Draymond Green got suspended, I bet that the Cavaliers is winning the championship. Because I said what Draymond meant to the team, which he was a -9. So when he was off the court, they lost 9 points from his defense and his offense. Curry at the time was only a -3 to the team.
Mm.
So I said, they're going to lose tonight. When Draymond gets back, he's only half a player because he can't play what he wants to be because he might miss game 7. So I said, so the Golden State Warriors will lose the next 2 games, and then Draymond gets to be himself game 7. But but Cavs will have all the momentum. And with LeBron with the momentum, it's the Cleveland Cavalier championship. I wrote that, said I bet $500,000.
You bet.
When they were down 3-1.
Well, if I had $500,000, I would have not made that bet.
But what I'm saying is, nobody realized Draymond Green was -9 to the team itself because they didn't realize he did rebounding, assists, points. So he produced more than Curry did with just his points.
Yeah.
That's a Luka.
Oh, foul. Get that man a foul. He's 40 years old.
Attack. He's on his heels, man. As long as somebody's moving backwards, keep going.
And one.
See, if that was Luka would have hit him with the thing.
Hit him with the thing.
It don't matter if it's okay. Here, how about this? It can be Bron's team all at once, right? Now, Anthony Davis brung in 27 total points. That means points and assists for the Lakers last year, right?
37, Gil. 37, right?
37. He put what he averaged plus what his assists capitalize on. Let's go, Bron. Luka right now has 11-4. Now, and all you have to do is what does his assists? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dr. Connect still in his feelings, I see. Still in his feelings.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Luka has 11 points that he scored and 10 points from the full assists that he's created. So he's already produced 21 points for this team.
Oh, charge. You can't call that foul on Luka. That man is a superstar.
KJ had 16 yesterday. Whoa.
Can you gonna be in a good mood? Can you gonna be in a good
Josiah.
mood? Can you gonna be in a good mood in the arena?
No.
KJ, where KJ?
So KJ got 16, 5, and 4, and you didn't mention that today on the show?
We didn't have Kane on the show today, Gil. We did not have Kane. I'm sorry.
Oh, the bully gonna bully tomorrow.
I would like to apologize to Kenyon Martin Sr. and Kenyon Martin Jr. Had I watched Utah Jazz basketball, I may have known that information. But Gil, as you know, I don't support Salt Lake City.
Push. Why do people stop themselves? You should have did that. You should have did that before.
There we go.
Did you guys just see that? One guy was back there. His man cut to the basket once he got next to him. That was the first thing you're supposed to do, run under the rim. Make that defender make a decision between the two.
There it is. Good job, Luka.
They have bad basketball tendencies. They all run to the corner versus running under the rim. They don't understand spacing.
My little kids do the same thing, Gil. Everybody want to shoot threes nowadays.
I might be on First Take tomorrow.
For what, Gil? I hope they're giving you a first check. No, Stephen A. got to come on the arena. Enough. Stop blessing all these people when they don't bless us. But no, get your first take.
Might be on First Take.
Get your first take, love.
You know what I mean? They calling for you, boy.
They know. They trying to jump on the movement.
Why didn't I pass the Swaggy? I did.
He wasn't open.
No, I passed it to him. when we played for the
no.
Wizards.
That was backcourt. There it is. Look at that. The number one third option in the league. The best third option in Adam Silver's National Basketball Association. Taking charges, sacrificing his body. Gil, when you go on first take, you need to get a date for Stephen A to pull up to Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Woo woo. He said he was coming in a couple weeks. He tried to act like he was busy, like we ain't busy too. Running up way more numbers than they do.
Hey, man, why would I want to come on the show, man, and everything else is hating greatness? We are a hating greatness show at this point.
We'll hate on him too. Shit.
Did you see what I put in the chat?
Hold up.
Jason Tatum.
The Tatum tweet?
And I said, Jason Tatum, by the age of 26, there's only 5 players in NBA history that had at least 1 championship, 4 All-NBAs, 4 All-Stars by the age of 25. That list is Tim Duncan, Kobe, Giannis, Tatum, Kareem.
So, Gil, would you call Tatum an all-time great right now? If he didn't play another game of basketball, he ended his career right now, would you consider him amongst the all-time greats?
No, not an all-time great, but he's on the trajectory. But there's only one player on this list that gets talked about like he's a regular player. Like, think about the stage he's on at the age of 26. It's
remarkable.
Like, I don't understand, why do we talk about these greats or people who's trending in that type of realm? We pretend that they're not doing enough and we don't let them have a legacy.
5 conference finals, 2 finals appearances, a chip.
Nice post, nice post. Keep it. There's nobody to block your shot. Why would you not just go up? It's Anthony Davis. I mean, it's fucking 2 guards.
They better stop fucking around, man. They love tricking the lead off. Shout out Tatum. Shout out St. Louis, Chaminade College Preparatory. Same school as Bradley Beal. Would you say Tatum at this point right now, first ballot Hall of Famer? There it is.
Yeah. Yes, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Easy. Right now. Stop playing basketball today.
He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Easy.
And that's that first ballot Hall of Famer. And we talk about him like he's the worst thing in the NBA. But that's society. If somebody say, who's the most overrated player in the NBA? They're going to go after a superstar player to pretend he's ass, right?
Yeah.
If somebody say, who is the worst player in the NBA? You're going to name somebody you actually know.
Who's actually good.
Right? Now think about what I'm saying. If I say, yo, chat, how about this? Chat, who is the worst player in the NBA? Start putting some names there.
They say Gilbert.
Gilbert, right? Here we go. Gilbert. Campaign. Dante, right? Kalen Hayes, DJ, right? The Nasses, Paul George, KJ, Lopez, right? Nurkic, Rudy.
And one. Connect. You better make that. Get his ass off my team. He's still in his feelings, Gil.
So Connect's better than all of them, huh? Is Connect better than all of them? So my question is this. Think about what you're doing. You're actually naming people you know. The worst player in the NBA is probably a 15th pick on
the worst team?
The Charlotte Bobcats, the Utah Jazz, the Blazers, right? That it will be a motherfucker you don't know because he's never got in, because he's not good enough to get in. So the fact that you're putting names up here lets you're proving the point. You can't just take good and then turn it bad when there's actually bad.
That is a bar.
Huh? Where's that Asian kid? Where he at? Huh? I'm pretty sure he should be named whatever his name is on whatever team he played for. But I think he's good. I think he's decent. Like you got to start going to the teams. Like, hey man, when the fuck did we get this nigga? that guy? Huh? He should be on that list.
Yeah, LeBron. We got those same hopes too for Zurich.
Kevin Knox. Nope, you know him. There's somebody worse than Kevin. Trust me. You just gotta look. But Josiah, without the bias.
Yes, sir.
Without the Laker bias. What is Lakers' chances?
I'm just gonna be real with you, Joe.
Right
now with this squad, the way they're playing basketball right now, I haven't had this feeling in a not really since 2020, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I don't know what the ceiling is, but I will say this squad right now has the potential. And everybody's talking about, oh, they don't got a big man rim protector, whatever. Protect these buckets that we're giving out.
No, we don't. The problem is they're talking about stuff that's irrelevant to the game. How many big men actually play in the fourth quarter?
That's real.
What ends up happening is this is what I've noticed. The Lakers lineup in the last 5 minutes is Austin Reeves, 6'6", aggressive, right? You have Luka, 6'9", 6'10", aggressive, post up. Your 3 is Rui or LeBron, right? That's 6'9", 6'10", or Black and Mild, 6'9". That's not a small team, and there's no small ball team that's bigger than them. At the 1-2, Luka and Austin Reeves is a mismatch problem, right? Even somebody like Boston 2 guards are all of 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
Like Luka's going to be posted up. They're going to have to double all the time. That's the problem. Watch what I'm saying. No, there's no bigs down there. It's too easy for them. You're going to have to match up to them. Drew gave Luka the blues in the finals. I know. Hey, I'm glad you said that. This is why I say narratives, and I be mad when we're trying to talk real basketball and everybody just want to use narratives. You just said the most perfect thing. Drew Holiday did an amazing job on Luka. Who got the credit for stopping Luka? The 22 plays. There was only 22 plays Brown had him for.
No, 22 shots, I think
22 like shots out of 125. So that means someone else actually was doing the job, but they gave the credit because of the optics of it. And that's what I be trying to say. Listen, fuck the narratives, man. Let's say what's really happening here. They gave somebody a defensive credit that belonged to someone else. He was stopped by Drew Holiday for the most part. 40 to 50 something plays.
But Gil, no bias aside, how do you feel about this Lakers squad?
I really believe that the team that's only built to guard them is not a threat anymore. To stop them is not a threat anymore. Denver is not a threat.
Yes.
Remember, I always said it. I said we cannot neutralize. We need somebody to neutralize
Joker.
Jokic's output. Anthony Davis, yeah, 28-12, 28-14. That looks close, but it's those 10 assists that's pushing in too many more points. And now we have an equalizer that can actually do that.
And this is the thing, you talk about those previous Nuggets series, talk about the one last season. Lakers leading most of those games, like total amount of time leading the games was absurd, right? But always that third quarter.
They beat them in the first 3 quarters, lost in the fourth quarter.
But they would start that trick off in the third, and then they would just, fucking tank in the fourth. Now we're back. We have Luka, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting buckets too. It's not Bron just by himself.
Okay. I really do want to see what Dallas looks like. I'm only curious about what Kyrie looks like. If Kyrie is the Kyrie that's been showing up without Anthony Davis and he continues that, then I think they're going to be very dangerous.
Do you think you're getting that Kyrie, though? And
I don't know.
You said it. I know you, but the thing I will say about AD, Kyrie gets a lot of bucks in the fourth quarter, too. That's his cooking time. AD with the Lakers was deferring.
But then you have the same problem. You have Kyrie doing all the work like LeBron did, and Anthony Davis going ghost. That's not what Dallas did to get to the championship. You had Kyrie being Kyrie, and you had Luka being Luka. Right? So if Kyrie is being Kyrie and Anthony Davis is being what he was in a Laker, how did you really improve?
Well, they'll tell you.
We improve because we got LeBron being LeBron, and we got a Luka now doing what he did in the fourth quarter. So we don't have a fourth quarter drop like we did.
You still don't have Luka playing like Luka just yet. He's showing flashes.
Man, look.
There it is. He with us.
The passes, every pass Luka's done made has been uncontested layups, lobs, and threes. We didn't have that last year.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, though, I feel like Lakers taking way too many threes. Get some more shit closer to the basket. That's my one criticism of this squad right now.
But our threes is more wide open than somebody like the damn Boston Celtics.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Look at these. Look at how much help everybody has to do now. Come on, y'all gotta watch it, man. Look how much help you gotta do now. There's no more just sit around, wait for LeBron. No, everybody's moving so much that everybody's always on their heels now.
I mean, just look what this dude is doing right now. And then this is the dude you hate on. And believe me, Gil, I grew up a hater. I used to go at Kobe fans all the time. When LeBron came to the Lakers, shifted my stance, finally got right. But it was more just to hate on the Lakers at that point. My dad played for the Clippers growing up, forced to be a Clippers fan. LeBron showed me the light. But at the end of the day, you got to respect all these dudes. I think when we talk hoops, and you get a lot of people who never played before who say shit like people suck, all this type of stuff. I would never say somebody sucks that plays in the NBA. I may clown, I may get the jokes off, but the reality is dude made the league.
Like if I'm gonna bash something, your game is you're gonna be trash. I think the only person I trash that has greatness under his name, but I never watched him, is Bill Russell.
And a lot of people do.
No, I just said because we see what that looks like today. That's injuries. Yeah, you just, you got to mislay up your motherfucker out there. Other than that, when it comes to because I like greatness, I just put my order in and then that's it. I don't need to tell you why they're in that order.
But I'll say this, Gil, you made 3 All-NBA teams. So if you call somebody trash, it's from a different perspective than an average human being who didn't make their JV team, high school, didn't make their motherfucking middle school team, trying to say somebody sucks or they start going on Basketball Reference and giving you this and giving you that. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Like Magic, Bird, and Jordan was the 3 people competing. Which one does everyone hate? None, right? They all greatness got looked at. And that's what I'm saying. Why can't we get back to just enjoying people's greatness?
And naturally, people in the
You
chat.
have called players trash. Shelly, girl, 9. Which ones?
Shelly dropped some names. But my point is, you can say that, Gil. You played at a high level, right?
Now look at the name. Look at the name she said. I'm talking about calling greatness trash. Now think about the names you just said. Listen. Look at the names I'm talking. They calling Tatum, LeBron, KD trash.
Mm.
I'm calling trash.
But just to say though, you played at a high level, so you saying that is different than he was.
I didn't know. I never said Bobo was trash. I said he was lazy. That's what the reports were. But remember last year I said, if I gotta pay Bobo, I'm gonna pay Bobo. I'm gonna work with him. I like the bones of what his game is. And I will pay him. Like, I know he only makes $1 million. I would say, young fella, I'm gonna pay you $10 million and I'm gonna play you 20, 25 minutes a game. Let me see what you got.
I've been rolling with Bobo since in high school. He played with my nephew at Oregon. A legendary human being. My dad played with Manu to Golden State, so I got a ton of love for the Bo family. But
like
Bobo swag. Bobo swag, though, even as a 15, 16-year-old in the gym. Let's just keep it real.
But even if I call somebody trash today, if he does something great tomorrow, I'm gonna say boom. Like, I don't like the idea of, and this chat, this is just probably the way I was brought up.
Mm-hmm.
But think of it like a race. As long as the person is racing, I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt to let him finish his race before I say what the end of his career is. I can't just put a blocker on the finish line and just say, no, I'm not accepting no more of your stats. I'm not accepting nothing you do. If you win a championship, no. Like, you gotta keep accepting more information.
Turn that nigga's jersey upside right.
Mm.
Lakers are up, I think, 22, 23 at some point, 11 points going.
Yeah, that's what we do. You gotta keep letting people like race. Like, what? There's nothing wrong with accepting new information and changing your decision. Like, what? There's nothing. That's not called flip-flopping. The fact that you can't flip-flop is the problem, right? The fact that you can't flip-flop. That means no matter what kind of information you get, you are deaf ears to it. You have made up your mind and you're stuck on it no matter what person is. And that's the problem.
All right, Gil, we got a question from BDog5. He put 10 more in the chat. Hold on, let me find it. He said, Gil, do you think you're the only player in history to have the work ethic to go from being on the bench to being a top 10 player in the league in just a few seasons like you did?
No, we're not gonna, no. And the reason I said no is the work ethic that I put in, yes, it got me to the top 10 from where I was drafted. Jokic, the what he had to put in, right, to become an MVP, right? MVP. Giannis, from where he got drafted, right, to winning an MVP. Kobe Bryant coming in at 18, right, coming off the bench, airballing, people laughing at him, to being who he was. You know what I mean? You have Steph Curry, ankle injuries, right? Your career, like, look at the scouting report on him when he came in. Look at his player profile. He wasn't supposed to be no fucking great.
That's real shit.
look at what Klay Thompson was supposed to be a glorified 6, 7, 8th man, right? James Harden, you're talking about
Clay went to fucking
who
Washington State, dog. Really think about that.
else is out there? Shit, Brunson, motherfucking ass.
Yep.
Shit, IT. I mean, I know he didn't get the finishing career, but come on, averaging second round, coming in, averaging 29 in the NBA is not fucking easy.
That's real. But Gil, for you, in all sincerity, serious question: when did you develop that work ethic, or when did you understand the work that needed to be put in to get to where you wanted to be? I mean, we know your story. You go to Grant High School, bottom feeder in the city section back in the day when the city was still elite level basketball. Obviously, you did your thing there, 30, 40 pieces. I think did well on the summer circuit. Obviously, we're not a ton of recruitment, right? Kansas State, Arizona, it kind of came in at the end. But for yourself, when did you start to recognize the work ethic you need to put in, and when did you actually start doing that?
So I always had a work ethic, right? Especially if you pissed me off and told me I couldn't do something, then it damn near times 10, right? When they said I was slow and couldn't be a track runner, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna show y'all, and then became one of the fastest. Right. Same thing with football and basketball. So I already had the drive to work at it. I just didn't have a passion yet. When I decided that I wasn't going to run track because of Obi Moore didn't win in the Olympics and then had to do 4 more years of training, I said, fuck that. I'm going to be a basketball player. And then went down that road. The hunger for knowledge is what I always wanted. That's what I had. That's the gift that I have, that I always want to understand what makes the elite, right? I want to know, as a YouTuber, what makes Ty great.
Yeah.
What made Speed great. What makes Mr. Beast great? Like, you know what I mean? What I learned when I got to Golden State was, and I learned from Mullen. Mullen is really, so I got to credit Mark Jackson for, bringing me to the gym all the time when I was depressed and saying, don't worry about it, just keep working. When I was ready to break. Mullen is who taught me how to manage my work ethic, right? Coming in at 6 o'clock and staying at 6 p.m., right? Half-assing it, doing what I'm doing. That wasn't it. This is how you do it. This is the speed you go in, right? Like, you want to learn how to shoot on a move, you have to do it at an overspeed. He said, because what happens is when your adrenaline kicks in, you're in hyper mode, right? So if you're training at 60%, right, hyper mode takes you to 110. You're not going to be great. So you have to train in hyper mode. You got to overrun everything. So when you get into the game, you slow down, and understanding how to train like that. And then once I got a taste of success, I just kept going. Like, people don't realize when I missed those free throws and got snubbed from the Olympic. Well, I didn't get snubbed. I was trying to be nice by letting someone else, because I thought I was hurt. But what they said to me, I just felt was disrespectful. That I was on a bubble to a bunch of motherfuckers on that team, that, like, on a bubble to LeBron, Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, a young Chris Paul. Yeah. Big man Dwight, I can see that. Okay, cool. We need a big man. Chris Bosh. Okay. But Bruce Bowen, Kirk Heinrich, my teammate Antoine Jameson, big man from Bulls. What was the big man? Not Bulls, or not Eddie Curry. White boy.
Brad Miller.
Brad. Yeah. So you telling me I'm on a bubble to those guys was very disrespectful. So what I decided to do is I heard Cole went to work out with a Black Ops guy by the name of Frank in San Francisco. And he don't reach out to anybody. You got to find him. So I got in touch with Kobe, gave me the number, and I went down there to work on my mental because I needed to turn up to another motherfucking level because the level that I was on, 2-time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-NBA player, someone who averaged 29 was disrespected again. I need to turn into something different. So I went to where Mamba went and worked out with that guy. And then that next year, that's when I hit all the game winners, became a vote getter in the NBA All-Star game.
Wow, shit. No, I feel that. I think even, people in the chat in your regular life, like me, I think we're similar in that way. I always need something to be mad at. My wife always gives me a hard time about that. Like, but I need something to be mad at to keep me going, keep me grinding. I need the doubt. I need the disrespect. Even if it ain't real, I got to manufacture the shit just to keep the grind going. Because even with us, like, shit, we done like 350, 360 episodes of Gil's Arena now. And it's like, how do you wake up every morning? And you particularly, I tell people this shit all the time. Like, I think I work hard. I see how hard you work. Like, you doing this. We did the show. You might do your own stream after this. It's a level of grind, but really more like the Kais and these dudes where a motherfucker go on for a month straight. Like it ain't, you know what I mean? Like it's a level of grind that you look at a typical TV show. I think why we've been so successful. You look at Gil's Arena, we doing 2.5, 245, and we could go 3. We can go 4 hours. Honestly, like we just got to cut it just to cut it because people on the couch got other shit to do in their lives. But the average TV show 44 minutes, right? And they come in, they'll spend all day to do this 44-minute show. Where us, we come in, we going 3, easy. Y'all gonna play a 2-on-2 game, sweaty as fuck, dry off real quick. Come back and do a whole 2 more hours worth of content. And that ain't even a lot for us. Now we're doing this playback tonight. We'll be on playback for 3 hours. And I know you probably want to do some other shit after this. That's just how it goes.
Now, like, I'm gonna just be honest. And if you started with me on YouTube, No Chill Chat, how y'all doing? I see y'all over there. They can tell you when I first started YouTube, before I went live on my YouTube, it took almost 8 months to a year to do my personal live. I had to study the lives first, right? Watch how people were successful. I used to put my shit on private, go live, do a whole 2-3 hour show.
Damn.
And watch myself. I did almost 4 or 5 months of that, right? Like, fake the spaz out, to do that, like being entertaining for 3-4 hours. I did months of that before I actually hit the live button in real life. I wake up every day at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I go get me a coffee and a Celsius.
Shout out to Celsius.
Coffee and a Celsius. I put on the TV. I'll do battle rap. I put on battle rap. Or I'll do like games, like a great game, and I'll do my workout. So I have a great game here. This because this moves, I'll put it on the side of me, and I'll have either Kai on, watching his thons. I don't know what thon this is, the Batman thon, whatever thon is. I'll be watching that while working out and studying. Right. And that's what I'm doing every morning. Then when around 7:30, I got to start taking Elijah to school, come back. If I didn't finish my workout, I'll do a little bit more. And then, study. But that's what I do every morning.
Yeah.
Right. So, I'm watching everything. I'm studying everything. And if you want to be great at something, that's what the greatest people do. Like the Kais, the IMSP, that's what they do. Like if you want to be on that level, you have to be able to tap in. You have to. It's all work ethic. right? One thing you're not going to do is you're not going to outwork me. That's for sure.
And this
right?
is what I tell
You're
people.
not gonna...
That's why I tell why we have so much success in what we do.
What is this?
What is going? Oh, is this the Ocho Cinco camera stuff? They need to figure it out.
A lot to talk about. Sports too.
Greer said, "Fuck what y'all talking about."
Chatting. I don't know if you, Cam, have seen it yet or Mace yet.
Who
on the internet? Ocho Cinco had a response to Cam and some words about the show.
Shout out! It is what it is in the underdog family.
Numbers, views, talking about somebody can't be afforded. Where he's gonna be at, where he's posted up, he's good in Harlem.
Who can't afford it?
Things.
What?
Apparently, he said y'all can't afford him.
For what?
And a lot of other things.
Oh, you ain't seen all this?
So, yeah.
Of course I did.
I know you did. Yeah. I know. One thing you like is some beef.
Wait, Gilbert. Every time I call you, Killer, and say, I'm going to grow up. This is what happened. I told you. How you get? See, 24. We had
you know what's hard about beefing with them two right there?
Back to 2025.
Everything is funny.
I'm gonna chill out.
You know what I mean? Everything is funny to them, so it's hard to get them rattled because it comes from a fun-loving space.
Yeah.
They take nothing serious.
I know I feel a little better now, actually. But I'll wait till I get in the studio tomorrow. We'll see how it goes from there.
What did he say again?
He said a lot of things.
Shout
out Steph, baby.
Up to speed because y'all know I'm on Twitter and I know y'all probably wasn't even seeing that, but yeah. I was
man.
on Nike.
Yo, bro.
So, yeah.
This is the Tito Jackson shit I told you, brother. This is what happens when you do shit. You can't go back and forth. Not only that, he's a habitual woman hitter.
Wait,
I'm saying, this is on top. I don't know how niggas working with a habitual female hitter. If Shannon Sharp and whoever other networks want to work with somebody who actually headbutts females, cool, but we'll address it tomorrow.
Wow.
You know, let's do it.
He went there. Nasty work is the kiss.
I got Tito. I'll get Tito one round. Then I gotta go about my business after that.
Yeah, man. See,
when I say something, I say shit, forget it. Niggas say shit and regret it. But I see when I do say shit, it hurts for months and weeks and possibly years. So I dig it, but I'll touch up on it. But yeah, it's a habitual woman hitter. I don't like his energy. So I'll give him one more time. Pause. We'll do it tomorrow.
But as Gil, the chat pointed out, they did try to hire him to bring him on. It is what it is. So.
Wait, they tried to hire him?
Yeah, so Ocho Cinco Bay said they tried to hire him. The bread wasn't sufficient enough. And Cam said the same thing. He said he talked to Ocho. Ocho's basically like hit his guy. Shout out Doug Sanders. Represents a lot of notable people in the sports space. Doug, a great dude, but neither here nor I know the beef stuff. I don't like to involve myself in that.
But what is the beef about? It's two podcasts that's very popping. Cam and Mace popping. Shannon Sharp and Ocho popping. What's the beef for? Like, y'all don't do the same thing. One is live, one is pre-recorded. Y'all not in the same realm, right?
Yeah.
There's views for everybody around this bitch.
And I think Ocho, just from where he was coming from, in jest said, I'm trying to come for your spot. But like Ocho explained, like, I think you guys are at the top. So I'm trying to, now I would say Gil's Arena is on that level as well. But Ocho saying he's trying to come for Cam's spot. I think Cam took offense to that. But like I said, everybody figure that shit out. And it's like, for what?
Oh, so he was basically, let's go, keep it. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Keep him on your hip. Keep him on your hip. Also, Ocho said, I'm coming for your spot as if you guys are at the top and I want to get that from you.
Yeah, I want to get to that level. Like I'm using, damn.
Oh, I mean, okay. And Cam took it as disrespect.
Yeah, from what I surmised from watching the clips.
Okay. Hey, at the end of the day, you can't tell somebody how to take it, right? If you thought it was disrespectful because they've had some business, then we don't know nothing about that. But at the end of the day, both shows are successful. Y'all both doing your thing. Y'all both got what you want, right? Cam Mace had Mark Jackson and OJ, right?
Yeah. Maurice Claret as well, I believe. Michael Irvin. But Gil, like you said, and we talked to people. We were out at All-Star Weekend. I talked to Tig and the Club 520 dude. Shout out DJ B Hand and the rest of the crew over there. It ain't no beef. Like we all like y'all do something different than us. Y'all are on early in the morning. We come on 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. You can watch all of that shit. I do it. Like
I watch everybody, right? I don't, you know what I mean? I watch everybody. I want to see what makes them good. Like, you know what I mean? If it's competition, it's competition in a respect way. Like Jordan, I mean, Kobe wanted to be Jordan. He wanted to be better than Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Who is he getting his advice from?
Exactly.
Jordan.
Exactly.
He's asking Jordan in year 7, hey, how did you do this? And Jordan's like, this is what I did, boom, 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 right? It's not a hateful thing where I hate you. Like, if I'm going to be better than you, I need to know from you yourself on how to be better than you. And Jordan's willing to tell him, and it's like, good luck. I want to see if you get there.
And that's a real one though that'll give you that information. Like somebody like yourself, I've seen you give advice to everybody. People who might quote unquote be our competition. I remember we were at a summer league a couple years ago. Grady Dick hanging out in the lobby with his family. You pull him aside for about 20 minutes, just giving him the game going into his rookie season. And for me, it's always cool to see those dudes who actually listen, who you know are soaking it up, paying attention, and trying to learn from it. But to your point, I can tell you everything. Now you got to go do it because I can tell you the shit. Me telling you ain't gonna make you go put the work in to go do it.
Because the reason that I don't look at it is competition or infringing on, you know, anything I'm doing is because you can't mimic me personally.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Like my work ethic is my work ethic, and I don't think you can keep up with it. So there's no competition here as individuals. Shows and all that. Hey, I can't, you know, that's its own other thing. People don't realize this. And you're going to realize that I let them have their flowers. I let them have their flowers without interrupting. I told Matt Barnes to podcast, which means I was podcasting before Matt Barnes and All the Smoke and before Knuckleheads. I was the first one doing it. I just didn't have platforms to do it. They gave him the credit for being the first pioneer.
They said that about, so we had Matt Stack on the show in Vegas, or excuse me, at San Francisco for All-Star Weekend. And I basically said that you guys were kind of pioneers amongst other people as well. I didn't just say give y'all all the credit, but people jumped in, Knuckleheads. They said road tripping. But even yourself, you were doing the blogging and all that stuff way back in the day. So in terms of just engaging with fans. No.
The No Chill podcast, I was already doing.
Yeah.
I was already doing. I just didn't have a sponsor. See, they came, he had
Showtime Basketball, right?
And they had Showtime Basketball, and Knuckleheads had Tribune.
Players Tribune.
Player Tribune. So and then you had Road Trip with Shannon. Like I was already 2017-18 when I was doing it.
Yeah.
It was right after Out of Bounds.
Oh, yeah, on Complex.
But you know what I mean? But I don't need to go out and say I was the first one and mess up the moment that they was getting their flowers.
Yeah, but
that's why podcasts will give me personal credit, right? If you hear Cam will give me credit for helping him negotiate his podcast deal with Underdog.
Yep. Whoop, whoop. Shout out to Underdog. Download that. Use promo code Gil for $1,000.
Jeff Teague now is on. Jeff Teague is live because of the conversation. If you want to go back, he wasn't a live show. If you think about, I did a live with him in Vegas.
Yep. And he came on our show at Summer League as well. That's what I was talking to that whole crew All-Star Weekend, and they said as much as well. And I'm like, look, y'all are doing great work, man. Like, keep it up. Because they go places that we can't go. We go places they can't go. At the end of the day, we might talk about the same topic, but we're going to talk about it differently. So, like, I rock with everybody in the space.
And I got Jeff, and then Jeff Teague in 520 is now on Playback.
Shout out to Playback as well. Shout out Greer and the rest of the crew.
You know what I mean? Like, I want everybody to eat, man.
And we talked about it on the show today, but even Podcast P, I still, like, I see what people are saying, but I know one thing. I didn't play in the league, but I know you guys have a ton of fucking free time. So however you choose to use your free time, if he wants to do podcasts and bring players on, talk about the game, I don't understand how people are going to say that's a distraction or he's not focused. He's literally doing a show on basketball. That's how much he loves
and
the game.
that's why, man, that's why, you know, I was kind of like, come on, Sean, stop that, man. You know, we have so much time, bro. We got too much time on our hands. Let's go. Wide open. We got like chat. That's what I'm saying, man. We need to really like be honest with the public. Like we have too much time. We spend more of our time trying not to get in trouble. That's how much time we have. So if you telling me that he's podcasting and that's keeping him busy, I would rather have that than what the other 90% is doing. Sitting at the strip club, having a bunch of strippers, going to the, what's the name, smoking weed, drinking. I would rather have him podcast for 40 fucking minutes in a week. Like, it's a week podcast. That's not what we're doing 2 hours a day. This man is doing 45 minutes, and I can tell you, it's usually going to be on a day off.
I mean, that's the thing, too. When he was out in LA, they had a studio for him, but these are off days, so they tailored the schedule around fucking his time. It's not like, oh, you got to pick between the game and the pod. Like, they know his career takes precedence.
Listen, I did the NBA blog, weekly blog, right? We can treat that like a podcast. Now, a weekly blog, that means I got to find a date in our schedule that I'm going to have the energy. So usually it was a day off or usually it was a day off or after a practice during that week or on the plane going to a road trip, something like that. And I'll lay out, do about 2 hours of content and let Dave, you know, clean it all up.
McMenamin?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dave, the legend.
And that was more stress. That I did more work there than I did in a regular podcast. That's just 40-something minutes.
And I think so people can go behind the scenes. I jumped on the No Chill later in the game, so shout out Mike Botticello, who was the original host on the show. But coming in and producing that show, the goal is to put everything in place for you so you can just come be you. Like, people ask me how I kind of structured those shows and I was producing and building them. It's really like I come 20, 25 questions because I want to know everything about the person we're interviewing. But I always say if I ask those 20 questions, that means the interview sucked. The reality is we might get through 6 of those questions. Y'all going to go in a deep dive on some completely other shit. And that's what the stuff I love. Even on Gil's Arena, we bank out 6, 7 segments, but really just to see what you're excited about. Whatever y'all get excited about going on, that convo may go 45 minutes. And for me, that's the stuff that I love about doing the show. That's when we have a good show. If we get through a whole rundown that we built on Gil's Arena, in my opinion, that's not going to be the best show that we had. The best one is like, damn, there's so much other shit we want to talk about today. We just didn't have time to get to it because y'all went 40 minutes on some shit that, you know, we didn't know where we were going.
But look, that's why someone said it, like, because we don't see, it don't count. It says, but remember, Gil, if no one sees, you don't count. That's the problem. Is I expect that reaction from the public because the public don't know our schedule. I know our schedule. I know what we do. God damn it.
Papa de limon.
I know what we do. So that's why I'm saying, wait, hold on. Let's put this in perspective. We practice for an hour and a half a day. That means he has basically 22 hours to knock out 45 minutes of a podcast. Not every day, but once a week. So you're telling me hold on, let's just put math to it. 22 times 7. You were saying out of 154 hours, we're going to frown upon 45 minutes.
Let's just
That's
say
the reality of it.
Let's say a 1 hour prep, 1 hour podcast.
But you know, it's not a 1 hour prep for him.
I'm just saying that if they send him a bunch of info, a research pack or whatever, go through it. I'm gonna give him an hour just to be super, super generous. Probably about 20
But think about what I'm saying. He has 100 in a week, 7 days. He basically has 145 hours if it's just practice. He has 154 hours of free time.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why motherfuckers got 11 kids. And I don't even think this podcast is actually even consistent like that.
Yeah, they go through stretches. During the season, it's not as much off season. But the thing people don't realize about pods too, like we were doing No Chill, we could shoot 2 or 3 episodes in a day and then roll those out over the course of a couple of weeks. So you could knock out a couple interviews in an off day and then roll those out. Same thing with All the Smoke. They may shoot 5 interviews in a 2-day window, roll those out for the next 5 weeks.
And you know what? Because I know our schedule, I've never even considered how he films. Let me look at this. I'm going to go through January. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, right? 6, 8, 10. So that means he played on the 1st, the 2nd, the 4th, the 6th, the 8th, the 10th, the 12th, the 14th, the 15th. Now, as a player, there's no way he shot a podcast in any of that time, which means he had to do 2 to 3 podcasts in one single day to push it out.
Yep.
If he had interviews. Because like all the smoke comes to LA because, Steven Jackson lives in Atlanta. They come to LA, they'll knock out 4 to 5 podcasts, which is a month and a week worth of work.
Yep.
So he don't have to come back here.
Exactly. People don't get it. So good, let me stop you real quick. B-Dog5 put $25 to ask this question. He said, last question for Gil. Do you think it's hard to use the three-peat for Kobe's legacy because they're using it for Shaq's legacy and his gravity at the time allowed Kobe to have great series those years?
I think when people talk about legacies, it's the emotion of it, right? No one uses rings first. You use rings last. The reason Kobe isn't on the top 10 list, or he is 10, versus everybody else, it's the most important thing that people try to pretend that's not important. It's the MVPs first. Your MVPs tells a story. Then the defensive players of the years, then the All-NBA's first teams. Those are the things that are separating you from the rest of your peers. The championships is the cherry on the top. So when you say, why isn't Kobe top 10 in the big picture? Here's why. When you talk about how many MVPs does Michael Jordan have? 5, right? How many MVPs does LeBron have? How many MVPs does Magic? How many MVPs then Kareem? How many MVPs Bill Russell? How many MVPs Bird? Like, you have to think about the people that's in front of him so you can try to understand why.
Get your ass out the game, Anthony.
Hell yeah. Get your black ass out the game. Give his ass another tag.
Give him another one. Get your ass off the court. Yeah, you tried to push off.
What you about to
do? You want to go at Shamar Moore.
Wait, well, I don't got those white shoes. I need those shoes.
That's a better question.
I need those whites. I'm gonna just be honest. As a referee, that is weak in that is a weak. You do that.
He threw that ball.
I don't like that. Because his emotions is coming from a play happening in real time, and you're trying to tell him to control his natural action. So his reaction and his disrespects leads you to your reaction, double take. I don't like that.
No place in the game for that. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out.
Yeah, people, when you're like, don't ask the question of why someone is not a top 5 or top 10 and why he's disrespectful. And then when someone tries to give you the answers, you close your ears. You can't do that. Yeah. That's why I asked, hey, yo, voter, what is your process?
Fuck.
What is your process in top 10s? Top 20. What is the process of it? I'm asking the question. What is your process? What are you looking at first? What are you looking at second? And I got the answer. I give you guys the answer. I'm a bitch ass nigga for it. I'm the bitch ass nigga for getting the answer for you. Like, if you ask me what the fucking answer to B is, and then I go fucking swingle and ask these questions, and I'm like, hey, your answer's B, then you tell me I'm a lying ass bitch ass nigga, you gonna go with C, then that's your motherfucking problem. Fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, not happy about that answer.
All time. It's not my criteria. I gotta remember, my criteria don't match my top 5. The criteria you use don't match my top 5 or my top 10. So I'm using opinion 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, 10. Right? So I'm gonna go off of the criteria. I'm gonna tell you who's in front, Giannis or Jokic. Hold on.
I just want to say something to the officials that ejected Anthony Edwards. You know, we had the parlays going.
All right, 9 All-Stars, 9 All-NBAs, 2-time MVP, 5 defense. Defensive Giannis. Giannis, 1,000%. Wait a minute. Hold on. So first is MVPs. He got 2. Defensive Player of the Year is second. He got one of those. Scoring titles. He doesn't have that, but all NBA first team, that was 4, I think. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Just those 3 alone. Now let me see. Jokic. Jokic has 7 All-Stars, 6 All-NBA. Jokic. Giannis is higher. Is in front of Jokic on the all-time list. I'm sorry, Giannis is in front of Jokic on the all-time list. Jokic has 3 MVPs. Yes, that's the top. That's the number 1 spot. He has 3. Giannis has 2. Right. Then the next spot is Defensive Player of the Year. Giannis has one of those. Jokic has 0. Then the next spot is scoring title. Neither one of those have them. The 4th spot is all NBA first team. Now, Giannis has 7 of those. Jokic has 1, 2, 3, only 4 of those.
Come on.
And then defensive first team is 5th. Jokic has 0 of those. Giannis has defensive first team. Giannis has 1, 2, 3. He has 3 of those. So with the other stuff, the other things on the list has gave him enough points to match the 3 MVPs. Or the 1 MVP he don't have. And both have one ring, both have 1 Finals MVP. You know what I mean? So, but Final MVP is higher than ring. So they both have a Finals MVP. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice pick and roll with the replacement.
Hey, I know Ant got ejected, but they better stop fucking playing around with these dudes. We saw what the Timberwolves
We're
did.
not worried
Okay,
about none of that, man. Look at that. That's Luka.
No, Luka.
Little short.
I need that rebound, though. Good job, Luka.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yo. Motherfucker, welcome to the Lakers. Nappy head bastard, welcome to the Lakers.
Jordan Goodwin.
Boy got hair like wool. Welcome to the Lakers, though. I appreciate you. He getting signed. Look at that. Boy moving, stop him. Nice. I'm not mad at this lineup. Look at that boy. Hey, man. Hey. I'm going to tell you right now. He going to get a nice little contract. That's a foul.
We'll take it. Resilient. 40 years old doing that shit. He's 40 doing that.
But think about what I said. Off of that criteria, when it comes to LeBron passing Jordan, he has no fucking chance in this lifetime.
Yeah, that's real.
And
based on stats,
there's nothing he can do. There's no amount of points that he can have because the criteria starts off MVPs. Jordan has those. Right? He has more than LeBron. Defensive Player of the Years. Jordan has that. The third thing is the most important thing that will hurt anybody catching Jordan. He has 10 scoring titles. That is third on the list for the criteria of your Hall of Fame and your ranking. He has 10 of those. Now that means how many MVPs do you need to have to knock out 10 scoring titles?
What about just one overall scoring title? Got to be worth at least 9.
Yeah, all NBA is third. Scoring titles third. All NBA is
most points in NBA history got to be worth at least 9 scoring titles. I said most points in NBA history got to be worth at least 9 scoring titles.
Yeah, I know, but it's but think about what I'm saying. So when you're trying to make the argument from Kobe, it's hard because the start of his career, those first 3 years, right? You are behind the field here, right? Remember, by Jordan's first year, he averaged 28. Second team All NBA. Right? That's his first year. He broke his foot his third year. He led the league in scoring with 37 a game, right? First team All NBA. Like think about the accolades that he's actually getting. So Kobe's first year off the bench, second year off the bench, even though he got voted into the All-Star. All-Star is 6 or 7, right? There's no All-NBA. Your third year, you get the starting spot. You have a lot of things to do to catch up. So you're going to need 12 scoring titles, 5 MVPs. Jordan has those.
Yeah, that's just
you're going to need at least 6 just to try to edge him. It's hard because the game is not played that way today for anybody to catch MJ in those scoring titles and the 5 MVPs and the defensive awards and the All NBA first team, All NBA defense first.
Yeah. But you're talking eras too. You can't say every MVP has the same value, right? I'm just saying.
No.
But that's the problem now.
No, every MVP. No, every league MVP has the same value.
Every year wasn't the same in terms of the strength of the league. Every championship not the same in terms of the strength of the league. I get that you keep that same.
But you can't do. But with the awards, they come with a point system. So whatever whatever point you put on that award, it's on that award. But that's why the ring in their criteria is not as high, because it's a team award. That's a team thing.
Yeah.
That's why it was weird when it was like Finals MVP is higher than the ring, and I was like, and they were like, yeah, you're the best player in that series. Like, only one of you getting this award. 15, 17 of you are getting a ring.
Exactly.
All 17 of you are not worth the same. So your ring can't be put on this high pedestal that the media puts it on.
Exactly.
That the ring is to separate the Tom Brady's from the Aaron Rodgers, shit like that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't put you over mediocre people. But
especially if that ring, if you got the ring without the Finals MVP, that means that you weren't the best player either in that series or
you wasn't the best. No, you wasn't the best player in the term of that series itself. But if you're a great player, like somebody like a Jason Tatum, you're all NBA awards. That's fourth. That's like you're all stars. You're getting the awards that actually is panning out to your actual legacy.
But we talk about this on the show. So Tatum doesn't win that Finals MVP, doesn't win Eastern Conference Finals MVP, but leads the Celtics points, rebounds, assists. Now their first couple series were a little fugazi. Obviously, no competition. You play who you play, whoever's get put in front of you. But how do you knock? And this is not a shade to Jaylen Brown, but how do you knock Tatum when he led the team in points, rebounds, and assists?
Yeah, but you got to think about it. Even though you now think about the Finals MVP, where is that ranked? That's ranked like 7 or 8. That's right before ring. The All NBA first team is fourth. That is worth more than the Finals ring because the All NBA award first team is top 5 in the NBA.
Exactly.
Then you got All Star, right? So the accolades that we're bashing him for is not as important as the ones he's actually getting. Right? You're talking about a guy. That's why I said when you take his name off it, you just say what he's done. He is actually there's only 5 players by 26 that has done what he's done. There's no way, and this is no knock, but just to put it in perspective, if Jaylen Brown finishes his career today with 4 All-Stars, 1 All-NBA, Eastern Conference Finals,
and a Finals MVP,
no first team, just an NBA second team, Finals MVP. It's going to take him years to get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I'm by their criteria. Here's why.
Yeah, but but you know,
think about it.
Basketball Hall of Fame is janky.
What your MVP is first. You don't have that. Your defensive player of the year is second. He don't have that. Scoring title third. He don't have that. First team All NBA. He don't have that. Defense first team All NBA. He don't have that. All Star. He has 4 of those. Right? Then his defensive second team. He has that. So his first award is like 5th and 6th. He's going to need more body of work still to be considered a first ballot Hall of Fame. With his resume now, he will eventually get in at some point in time. Some point.
And we talk about it in the chat, brought this up as well. So what people don't realize, Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, it ain't just your NBA career. So it could be international, it could be college, Should even be high school in certain regards. So this is where I talk about somebody like my pops and even somebody like yourself. Like your careers were shortened due to injury, so you have to give some grace there with the understanding. If you don't have those injuries, like my pops don't break his neck,
yeah,
he's going to go on to put up enough points and rebounds and numbers and assists to be able to fucking easily make the Hall of Fame. Now that criteria comes into place, he's a shadow of himself after suffering that injury. But you see that all the time. But also you see a guy like Manu make it. And I feel like he deserved. We were talking about on the show today, a guy like Andre Iguodala, whose numbers just aren't going to jump out at you and be like, oh, this is a Hall of Famer. But 4 chips, Finals MVP, the things he was able to accomplish.
But think about when you're talking about 4 chips, team award, Finals MVP, his award.
Yeah.
Right? So if Finals MVP is ranked 8th and the rings is ranked 9th, where's his body of work that puts him there? Right, Manu, because it's basketball, Manu gets in not because of his NBA career, mostly because of his overseas career, and a little bit of this. So cool, that makes sense.
So Iggy, 2 all defensive teams too. Just
okay, yeah, that's gonna help.
1 All-Star game. So, like I said,
that'll help too. Yeah, he's gonna be one of those guys that'll trickle in. Yes, okay. Like let's say somebody like
All-American in college, like he has. I think it won't be the first time, but he'll get in eventually.
Like Michael Cooper, right?
Now, Coop, we were talking about this today before you came downstairs. Coop, I think, pretty safely in there, just for the defensive side of stuff.
Remember, defense is 3rd. I mean, not all defense is 3rd. Defense player of the year is 2nd behind MVP.
So that's my
point. It's the 2nd most, right? So it's like the MVP for the defensive side.
So he got one of those. Player of the year. He got 5 all defensive first teams, 3 all defensive second teams.
See, so he got the 2nd best award, scoring all NBA, the 4th best award. Like so, he has some good awards. Rudy Gilbert is Hall of Fame.
Easy, first ballot.
First ballot. No question.
But Coop also with the 5 chips, but I'm just saying for what the Hall values in terms of bringing people in.
Like just alone, you gotta think of it like this. And I know it's gonna sound crazy, but the fact that defense player of the year is 2nd, you are the MVP on the defensive side. He is basically at this point probably like he's basically a 4-time MVP. He has 4 defensive player of the year. He's 4 times MVP in the award of the best defense.
Yeah.
There's really nothing you can do about that.
If you value defense at that level, but that's for another debate.
Block champ, and he has 4 all NBAs. And let me see if any of those first team. None's been first team, but that's okay. None of this list are factual. Curry 30. You're right. There's just a very consistent. It's just a very consistent list they've been doing for the past 40, 50 years. You can go through them all. And then you're going to keep asking a question. How come this person is not here? And then you're going to look at the list that you're saying, these are not real criteria. And then you're going to say, well, you know what? Let me go off the criteria that he said they told him. And then you will see how they came up with the list. Yeah. The only thing that I think is inconsistent about their criteria and their list is they have Oscar Robertson over Kobe. Makes no sense. That makes no sense from their criteria.
Yeah.
And it also don't make any sense when LeBron got past Kareem.
Well, I feel like Kareem's probably one of the most disrespected.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense on LeBron passing Kareem and being the number 2 back in like 2017.
Yeah.
When was he officially by ESPN number 2? Do you remember?
Nah, I don't remember off the top of my head. If anybody in the chat knows that information, don't send to us. Just give us the real facts.
When did ESPN or any official site? Are we serious? Taking ESPN seriously?
And that's what I always ask you when we have these conversations. Like,
did you take it? Did you take it serious when they made them like everybody else who they were? You cannot not take it seriously. It's been a professional thing for the longest. It is the criteria of how a list is created. I'm sorry. You can't, like,
but for
when you go to,
this is what we talk about though. You as players, now some players have shifted over to media, they get to have votes, but let's just keep it real. A lot of media has no fucking business voting on these awards. They don't watch the game at a high enough level.
But it goes off of basis of criteria. There's no emotional attachment to it. Like this. Let's do it like this together. All right. MVP, 1,000 points. Defensive Player of the Year, 800 points. Scoring titles, 700 points. Right? Now, now your feelings have no merit in this now.
So here's my question for you though.
Vote.
You give MVP that amount of points. What do you get the person who finished in second?
I don't know.
That's all I'm saying. So are you telling me a guy finished second, third a bunch of times, never won an MVP? How do you knock him?
But if he finished second, he's gonna get his All-Star points, All NBA first team points. He's gonna get his accolade point.
But does like 3 second place finishes equal 1 MVP? I'm just asking, you know what I mean? Like,
now I gotta ask that question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like it should. Like the chat saying, I feel like if you get enough second place finishes, yeah, you didn't, you know. Same thing how they knocked Brown for being 4 or 6 in the finals. Like, well, shit, I got to the championship game 10 times.
Like a Kobe fan, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you, how is Kobe? If you have Kobe 1 or 2 ever, can you explain how he's number 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Like, just real facts to your argument. Just with an educational.
That's not a foul? Come on, man. Come on, man. The first one was a foul.
I need you to really write down how you put him second or first all time. What accolades are you going to use? 81 points in one game. That's what makes him the GOAT.
Hey, if Jackson Hayes could catch. Nothing. Okay.
I haven't muted. I haven't muted anybody. No Kobe fans in here?
Are there any Kobe fans in the chat right now?
Nice ISO. You're gonna double. They're gonna come double.
Foul. We'll take it back. Give me that reset, please. They had possession.
Come on, Kobe fans.
Give me the reset.
Kobe fans, just write it. Nobody's gonna laugh.
They have possession of the ball. Give me a reset, please. Thank you. God is good. It should be 24. They have full possession. What the fuck are we doing? There we go. But doesn't matter if that's the fucking. Come on, man. Ooh.
Okay. I haven't seen anything. The fadeaway is better than Jordan's. Just his fadeaway. That's just the fadeaway was better than Jordan's. So that should make him 2 or 1 all time.
They said 5-2 in the finals with less talent.
5-2. 5-2 in the finals. So 7 years of a 20-year career.
And let's be real, 3 of those finals would be with more talent. You can't knock Shaq.
But what I'm saying is, think of that's the problem.
So 4 of 7.
So what happens with the diehard Kobe fans, because the accolades won't add up to LeBron, Kareem, and all the other people that everybody has in front of them, they want to erase all of that and then play this game of the eye test, and then they start saying who's the better scorer, who looked better. He was the second coming to Michael Jordan. There's no actual factual stuff that you can say. So you want to erase all the things that matter and just say, eye test. It looked better. Yeah. It looked better. Someone asked me this. Hey, who shot better, Kobe or who was a better 3-point shooter? Kobe or LeBron? So I did what I normally do. Let me check.
Research.
Why you gotta go to the stats? What do you mean?
Why do you have to look at the numbers?
What do you mean look at the number? I need to see who has the highest 3-point percentage to give you the answer. Not just go off the top of the brain. The fuck does that mean? It's a weird conversation. And I'm like,
you're just supposed to know all this shit.
I said this. I said, he was like, Kobe's better. But I said, his percentage is lower. He's like, you can't go off percentage. Then what the fuck do you go off of? Who look better shooting the shit? If you got a D on your math test and I got an A, bitch, I'm smarter than you in math. The fuck? You can't say, nah, nigga, my D look better, nigga. My calculator had better. What the fuck are you? How are you grading a worse? And that's what makes no sense when you're trying to have this discussion, because you're throwing away everything in all stats to try to justify on some shit called the eye test.
All right, what the fuck are we doing, Lakers? And it's not in the game.
Man, listen, we playing with our food, dog.
Every time. Don't let Dante do some more bullshit.
Hold on, my baby. My baby all the way in Africa. In Zanzibar.
How long is she in Africa for?
Hey, baby.
Oh, is she back now?
I can't hear you. You got that African internet over there. See? No, you told me they had internet over there, and I can't see you for nothing. Yeah, look at this.
It's because can't see you.
Huh? You're frozen. That's oh, what's up? I can hear you, yes. I'm live.
Yeah. Well, never mind.
Yeah, all playback Melly. Shout out Melly, shout out Pineapple Show.
Show me what you got on up in Africa. Yeah, you put nigga up. In the motherland, in motherly. She hung up on me.
Lakers doing everything they can to trick this shit off, man.
See. Let's go, Lakers. Why is he in the game? What?
20 for
just to let you guys know.
Free throw line, man.
Let you know the reason he got traded is what I've always said. Is what I always said.
He missed too, Gil.
I know. What I always said. When you come in as an older guy, you got to be ready now. He, at 23, can't be playing how 18 and 19 years old are. So him compared to his age, he is so far behind. What is his upside here? He don't have any upside for me. So I was willing to trade him for somebody his age, averaging 16 and 10. That was the move.
Yeah, and honestly, if Mark Williams was hurt, not even really feel particularly bad about it.
Huh?
I'm saying Mark Williams ended up being hurt or whatever, I wouldn't even feel particularly bad about getting rid of Connect. I like Connect, but he's 23.
Yeah, but this is the problem, man. I be trying to give the information that is given to me. I be trying to give it so people can start understanding, but I get all the back push like I'm motherfucking making this shit up. Nice pass. Look, wide open, baby. God. LeBron James ain't never been open like that.
God damn, man.
No acting like 23 is 40. No. I'm not acting like 23 is 40. I'm acting like this. Just so you can understand. We're not worrying about that. Stop that, Josiah. Connect is 23. He's averaging 9 and 3. Right? Now, let me just give you this is what they will do. Here we go. Now, the same age. So when I want to see if this guy is part of my future or not, this is 23 and under. Here are the names. LaMelo Ball, Mr. Double Tech, Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero, Frank Wagner, Cade Cunningham,
Wagner,
Scotty Barnes, Evan Mobley, Jalen Williams, Sangoon, Matthew, Chet Holmgren, right, Jalen Green, right? So what happens is when I'm trying to assess someone, I'm looking at, okay, I know he's not going to be here, but how far is his development on his same age? So then I look at his at 19, and then let's say, what is, okay, somebody like Sarr, right? Alex Sarr. He's averaging 11, basically 12 and 6, but he's 19. He's averaging more 4 years younger. That's how they do it.
Connect out the
Now
game.
you're comparing him to the best. I just said it. A rookie with him is averaging more points, more rebounds, 4 years younger than him. 4 years younger.
Timberwolves on a 9-0 scoring run.
That if you ask Zachary
Sachet.
Okay, Zachary Sachet, 11 points, 4 rebounds.
All right, hold on, Gil. It's a 4-point game right now. Everybody watching on the Gil's Arena YouTube. Game is getting tight right now. You need to come on over to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. Join our playback watch party. They about to cut the YouTube stream right now, but come over to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas to join our Gilbert Arenas watch party for this Lakers-Wolves game. 4-point game right now. Oh, this
that's
is
Luka over there.
It's getting nasty. Come on over right now. Pull up, watch the rest of the game with us.
I got defensive
See if the
line.
Lakers can pull it out.